Hello, everyone. This is Mel Rapozo, Council Chair, Kauai County Council, and I'm here with your Kauai County Council Roundup for our meeting yesterday on November 13th. We started off our meeting with our invocation with Pastor Rob Bork from the Kauai United Church of Christ. Great way to start off the meeting, basically just giving us some words of wisdom and a nice prayer. We had a couple of interviews yesterday. We had a interview, Mr. Nathan Wood being nominated for the Building Board of Appeals, and we had Berna Akiona Aruda, who was being nominated by the mayor for the Salary Commission. So we had the interviews. Interviews went well, and they will be up for confirmation at the next council meeting. We had two zoning amendment bills that were heard yesterday for first reading, meaning it comes up to us first and then it'll go to public hearing. And they're involving a couple of parcels of land, one in the Wailo House lots and one up at the Hanapepe Heights. And in the zoning, for some reason or another, many years ago, decades ago, there was a special treatment overlay that was placed on those parcels. Now both parcels have already been developed. There's homes on there, and the zoning amendment is pretty much a housekeeping to remove that special treatment overlay that is usually reserved for county property, state properties. All of our facilities, our neighborhood centers have that on there. So really just a housekeeping measure, and that again will go to public hearing on December 18th. We had a request from Parks and Recreation for some monies to use that unencumbered funds that they have in their budget, so it's not new money, to replace two pickup trucks that are totally rusted out. The frame has some damage that our machine shop is basically pulled it off the line for safety reasons. So two pickup trucks and also a automatic field liner, a machine that will line our sports fields automatically and not have to be manually done. And that will save our staff a bunch of time and create a much easier process for our sports fields. We also had an update on our the affordable housing plan for the Waimea 400 project. The county purchased 400 acres out on the west side, right next, adjacent to the Waimea Canyon School. And the plan is to build housing units, affordable housing, market housing, as well as some other amenities. It's a huge project, but this is just the first phase of the affordable housing component. They are having a public meeting at the Waimea Middle School cafeteria on November 21st. Please, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., please show up and voice your concerns. They are still in the community planning phase, so your input is needed, is wanted. We want to know what you guys all feel like should be out there as it relates to the housing, the types of homes, multifamily versus single family, for sale, for rent. But we're still in the planning phase. So again, November 21st, next week, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the Waimea Canyon School cafeteria. So again, please go ahead and attend if you can. We had one resolution, and the resolution was for the approval of the proposal from the Hawaii State Association of Counties. That is the statewide association made up of one representative from each county council, and our representative is Councilmember Bernard Cavallo. And by the way, Vice Chair Kipukai Kuli is not here today because he is in Maui at our Hawaii State Association of Counties meeting that's going on as we speak. So there were a few proposals, and the package was on the floor for our approval. All counties have to approve it unanimously, or the package that goes to the legislature cannot go. So we did our share yesterday, and we did approve the package. And if all the other counties agree, and then it will go to the state legislature at the next session. Again, we had the two zoning amendment bills for Hanapepe Heights and the Wailo House lots. Again, that'll be set for a public hearing on December 18th at 8:30 in the morning at the council chambers. And we also had the first reading of our statewide I'm sorry, our county fire code. So much like the buildings code, which we had a couple of weeks ago, the state passes a statewide fire code, and it's really the code that the fire department follows when as it relates to fire protection prevention, and the counties have the opportunity to do amendments, and then it gets submitted to us. So that was submitted to us. It was heard yesterday for first reading. That too will be on the public hearing calendar for December 18th at 8:30 in the morning. And then we also had the bill, a money bill that's transferring money from different departments regarding the temporary hazard pay for employees that come under the United Public Workers Labor Union. As you know, you've read about it, the state settled with all of the labor unions regarding the people that worked during COVID, during the lockdowns and all of that. The unions and the administrations have been negotiating a settlement for quite some time. The UPW, the United Public Workers, and the County of Kauai did reach an agreement, and it involves a 15% payment based on their hourly rate for every day that they came to work during the COVID pandemic. I believe it amounts to about $6 million. That bill was up for first reading. That will also be heard in public hearing on December 18th. I know there's a lot of people that feel differently about that, but it is, the state did settle for 20%. And our administration, our negotiation team has been working for quite some time now, and that is what's on the table right now. And that will be discussed again. Public hearing on December 18th, then it'll go to committee, and we'll have the full discussion there and be able to vote on that. So that kind of was it for the day. You can always watch our council meetings on Hawaii Channel 53, and we're here at the studio today, and we appreciate Hawaii much for allowing us to come in and do the recap. But you can always watch our council meetings on Channel 53 on Hawaii, or you can go to www.kauai.gov, click the webcast meeting button, and you can watch any of our meetings. They're all archived there. And you can also watch us live on Wednesday mornings at 8:30 at our website, www.kauai.gov. Aside from that, that was it. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And hope you guys have a great holiday season. Until next time, a hui ho.